Hi. So today I'm on a Hisoka Fanart marathon. This is a challenge that I started for no reason, I guess. Anyway, let's see how many fanart I can make in just 2 days. So it started like any normal day. I was doom scrolling through the depths of YouTube on a quest to find the perfect video to play in the background as I draw my OC. And that's when I stumbled across a video essay on Hunter x Hunter. And that is exactly how we ended up here. So come along as I draw and try to explain my process. I like to start my drawing by making a very basic guideline sketch and then going with the form of the character instead of focusing on making a proper line art. I find it to be way easier than doing line art. I'm still figuring out what process works best, but I still need proper guidelines for drawing the features. I can't do that with just shapes. I also have been facing some issue with the time-lapse. I don't know why. Anyway, having the body and the hair in 2 separate layers makes it way more easy. I now understand the craze for having layers. I wasn't really sure of the shape of the hair I did here, but I really love how it turned out. I usually don't go for bright colors since I don't understand color theory yet. But I mean, my whole process is just trusting the process. I'm gambling here. I really enjoyed the use of pink in this a lot. I really like Hisoka's character design. It's fun to draw and he's also very close to how my OC looks. So, I don't even know why I'm doing a Hisoka fanart. My favorite character in Hunter x Hunter is actually Killua. My son. Seriously, give this kid some break. They need it. I say that as I watch him rip out a heart with his spear hand. Anyway, I normally hate doing studies or practicing, so whenever I'm too lazy to do it or not really in the mood, I just pull out the random characters or my OC to make the study more fun. Even when I'm doing anatomy, I'll add the face of my OCs. I don't know, I find it more enjoyable to draw a certain character and study fundamentals that way rather than learning like you normally do. But there's always a downside. I get too excited when the sketch turns out good that I end up spending too long trying to make it perfect. I really need to study a lot. Like, I've got a vision in my head, but my skills are not just there yet. Like, what I imagine when I'm drawing is here, but what I actually draw is here. Also, just take a look at my poor attempt at drawing a background. I was trying to follow the color palette from the reference, but it ended up looking way too washed out and it kind of sucked the life out of him. But the shadow on the wall, absolute masterpiece. But the background, oh my god, the background, I hate it. I hate it so much that I took it off from the finished drawing. These are also part of my drawing Hisoka marathon, but something happened. Like it always does. These 2 were probably the first of this fanart marathon, but of course I forgot to record one of it, and the one that I actually did manage to record won't play at all. And there's another bigger problem, the quality of the time-lapse. I don't know if it's just me or just how it is, but the video always end up looking blurry and I do not know how to fix that. So I might change up on how I record my process. But do you see that tiny pixels that I forgot to color? Yep. I'm never going back to fix that. I'm wondering why I completely discard a perfectly okay sketch for no reason and proceeded to draw even more cooked one. I think I need to put more thoughts on what I'm doing. I feel like the more I put my mind in the actual process, the clearer my ideal personal art style will be. But like, seriously, being conscious of the choice I make, I think that would definitely help me with developing that art style. Of course, it can change as it goes, but I definitely want to have something that is recognizable no matter how much it changes, like a trait, I think working without a complete sketch works, but I'm still trying to figure out if I like it with the line art or without the line art. I was trying so hard to add some line art here, but ultimately decided to do without one. Also, I always tell myself I'll draw a basic shape of what the hair will look like before going in because it makes it easier, but as soon as I start drawing, I don't know, I get amnesia or something. Also, I could not understand the logic behind using different brush for like texturing and stuff or how it is done, but I'm slowly getting it. I'm not sure if I'm getting it right, but I'm surely getting something. I use this brush, by the way. And for blending the hair, I use this brush. I think it gives the exact effect that I want. Also, Hisoka having a very unique style and pointy type features is definitely saving my life here. Did this guy completely disappear in the Chimera arc? I really need to rewatch it again or get into the manga. I was really thinking about getting into the manga, but then I saw this on Pinterest and I'm not ready for this level of commitment. Chimera arc, best arc by the way. When I got there, I was actually stressed, like genuinely, as if I was really in there, and the last thing I'll ever see is like a Bungo Stray Dogs cross out label zoom in on a mutated ant creature that was eating me alive. Also, I love Meruem. I was so upset when he's part of the story and that I genuinely wanted it to go longer, but I can't really imagine a better ending than how it was done. But do you know who I hate? This fly. I have never been this irritated by a fictional character. Like, leave the plot. Your king has moved on. You should too. Anyway, I'm trying to separate the different shapes using a dark color because I'm not doing any line art. I would like to stop you there. As you might have seen, I'm kind of struggling here. So why don't we figure it out together by playing a game?
My biggest fear, art edition.
You'll be given different choices and all you have to do is choose the right answer. Let's pull out our options. Choose the correct answer. Is it anatomy? Is it perspective? Or is it value? Is it color? Or is it composition? Well, actually, the answer is a secret option called all of the above plus, which basically means I do not know what the hell I'm doing. And here's the final result. I love how his eyes look. Don't focus on the body though. Anatomy can come and fight me. That's a problem for the future. Looking at all the other fan art I've made, I do not know what is the style that I'm going for. I mean, I can say the first two were kind of the same style, but feels quite different from the other two. So like, I guess, I don't know. So this one is going to be completely different. I've decided I'm going to make something that is majestic, kind of realistic. I took a reference picture. I think it was a statue from Pinterest. Also, what is going on Pinterest? Like, I not only have to fight the AI art, but now I also have to deal with reports. I'm not even the creator of those pins. Even if I was, why are you removing my reference? Remove the AI. Like, I already have problem finding artists. I'll see the most gorgeous art style that I have ever come across. So I'll go into the comment section to find the handle, and it's either nobody knows or it's AI. So sometimes I like to go artist, question mark, but yeah, also too many ads. What a time to be an artist online. Anyway, as I was saying, I was trying to make the rendering more on the realistic side. I've never really tried doing realistic art except for this really bad Jimin fan art, but I also have my master study of Lucifer, which I'm very proud of. I did run away and not draw the other angels because I was scared of ruining the entire piece. Coming back to this though, I still don't understand the whole thing of how digital art works and how I can maximize the use of digital tools, you know. I have hundreds of tutorials saved up in my watch letter thing, but the watch letter part is still on the watch letter list. And the few that I've tried watching, I could not complete it. I mean, I can spend hours watching movie length Minecraft video, but I can't pass through a tutorial. Anyway, I have been using this technique for rendering the hair. I take like 3 main colors, one for the main base color, a darker shadow color, and a highlight, and just pray it works out. Also, there's this problem of the lips not having any color, and I really want to add color to it, but it is very likely that you end up making it look like the character has makeup on them. I mean, it doesn't really matter here. He's a clown. I have hard time doing noses. Help me. Oh, finally. I think I was getting tired trying to figure out what I wanted to add more, so I just decided to add a very bad line art at the end for no reason. Also, I do flip canvas. You just can't see it. Just take my word for it. I think the most trouble I get is when I'm trying to make the hair to look a certain way. I don't know what I'm going for, so it's hard to figure out what I have to do. I do not know what I was doing here. I know what I was doing here. Another sad attempt at doing background. A really bad one at that. I don't know where I was going with this. I guess another attempt with using multiply and overlay layer. I'm so sorry for your eyes. I genuinely can't remember what I was thinking as I was drawing this part. I guess I'm fixing some hair, adding some more hair strand because it just looked like it needed something else, and another attempt at background. Sometimes I really just need to move on and oh, bungee gum, I guess. At this point, I'm tired. My back has aged like 10 years. It's difficult when all your interest and hobby involves staring at the screen. With this, we have come to an end of a marathon that nobody asked for, but majestic, right? Just say this or he's going to show up in your dreams. Doing this made me think. I mean, really think. I need to binge all those videos in my watch later playlist tonight. And I'm going to start making more bold choices with my art. You know what they say? If you can't risk it, you can't have the biscuit. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna take a long walk and think about life. Bye.